What's going on, guys? Today's video is the ultimate giant skeleton Hog EQ guide, where I'll be showing you how to beat every matchup. Hopping straight into it, I just want to remind you guys to save this video to your watch later for future reference. This guide should remain relevant for a very long time even after balance changes and everything. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy and want more of these guides. We're up against Lava Hound. This will be a really hard matchup. I'll go for the Giant Skelly into it. Always a pretty good play. It's going to clog up the lane for a while. The Giant Skelly Death Bomb also does fully kill most of the Lava Hound support troops. I'll pop the early Queen ability here so we can get to another one soon. Wait, why does he have Lightning? This will be such a bad matchup. I'll log away the Goblin gang. He wasted the Skarmy too, so not sure if he has anything for it. We should be fine against the Lava Hound. Giant Skelly is on tower. Oh no, we're kind of dead now. Oh no. I'll go for the late Queen, try to save our tower with a few HP. I'm not sure if this guy has Lava Loon or Lava Miner. Pretty sure it's going to be Lava Loon though. He's still going to have to go with the Lightning on our tower. So not too bad for us, I guess, but I don't know, we need some damage now. I'll pop the Queen ability and go for a Hog Rider to tank for it, so it can kill most of the Lava Hound. I'll pre-log now for like a Skarmy or something. Nothing. Kind of had to go with the log though, otherwise we could lose our entire tower if he went with this Skarmy. Okay, super good Hog Rider. Not a horrible situation right now. I'll let our tower go. No need to over-defend. Sometimes you have to take some damage in this matchup. Really hard to defend with only Archer Queen as our air defense. Have to Earthquake the Skarmy, feels pretty bad. I'll Cannon. Oh no, the Inferno Dragon. No. We need an Ice Spirit. Okay. Oh no, the balloon. Oh no. Well, this is what Lava First Play does. I'll Hog Rider. He has no Skarmy, no Goblin gang. It's really important that you keep track of the Lava Hound player's cycle in this matchup to know what to do to punish them. Looking pretty bad right now. I'll Giant Skelly. The main problem in this match was that you can only have one Queen on the field at a time. I'll go for the High Queen now. It's better to go with your Queen a bit later usually, but since we have the Giant Skelly, no reason not to. I'll log away the Skarmy. Hopefully the Giant Skelly bomb can do something against the Inferno Dragon. I'm going to wait on my Queen ability right here. It's better to wait on it if your Queen is kind of high up and you want to go invisible on the troops. Have to Hog Rider to tank for the Queen. We might be in a bit of trouble. Oh no. I'll Cannon. Have to Giant Skelly to tank for this. I'll just Ice Spirit. I think we're fine. I'll log away the Skarmy so the Giant Skeleton can run away quickly from the Inferno Dragon. He has to play something for this. Okay. We're just barely surviving, but he has Lightning too, so I don't know how we're gonna win. Not sure if he has anything good for this Hog Rider. I'll Earthquake the Goblins. Go for a High Queen here for the balloon. He can't Lightning the Queen and the tower. Did he just miss a Lightning? I'll Hog Rider. He's gonna Skarmy. I'll pre-log. Oh, perfect. This man is the most average Lava Hound player of all time. No way he lost this matchup. I'll Hog Rider. He has like nothing for it. He lost. I'll pre-log for anything. He's dead. Good game. This guy is one of the best Golem players. This will be a really hard matchup. I don't want to waste the Ice Spirit. I'll cycle the Earthquake. It's fine to cycle the Earthquake unless you're facing something like Xbow. I just realized I forgot to say the best starting place for this deck. The best starting play is always Hog Rider, but you can cycle your Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Log, or even Earthquake if you have to. Oh man, he has Mini Pekka. I'll go for the High Queen. Make sure he can't Lightning the tower and Queen. This will be so hard since he has Mini Pekka too. Mini Pekka always fully counters the Hog Rider. I'll show you guys a little trick right now in this matchup. If you go for a Hog Rider Ice Spirit like this, sometimes the Ice Spirit will push the Hog Rider out of tornado range and you get so much damage. Still nice to force out the extra Barbara though. I'll take it. Pretty hard to get damage early on unless they make some big mistake. It's fine though, as long as we're up a bit of damage in single elixir, we should be looking pretty good. Not really sure how we're gonna win though. I'll cycle the Log. You don't want to cycle anything too major in single elixir. Okay, he's gonna Golem. I'll go for the Queen. He probably can counter it pretty easily, but still nice for us to always make sure he won't have full elixir to support his Golem push. -2 trade with the queen, but I'll take it. We can defend cheaply now with the cannon. I'll giant skelly here to tank for the baby dragon. Hopefully get our tower to kill it if the golem dies soon. No, the baby dragon splashing the cannon. Oh, that's so unlucky. I'll go for the skellies here. Golemites do way too much damage sometimes. Not the best defense, not the worst either. About as good as we could have hoped for, given this situation. I'll play the queen up high. He has to play something more for the giant skelly. And I'll go for the hog ice spirit trick again. Okay, he has like no elixir now. If I didn't go for that ice spirit, he could have just played the tornado. But yeah, nice couple hits against the ice wizard. I'll go for the giant skelly into the golem. It's always better to defend than to be aggressive with your giant skelly, unless you know you can pretty much take their entire tower and it's already overtime. He has to play the tornado here for the hog rider. Not too bad for us, then he'll have no nado for offense. I'm a bit scared of this mini Pekka. I'll go for the really high archer queen. He might lightning though, so not sure what we're gonna do. I'll go for another cannon. Kind of impossible to not give them good lightning value in this matchup. I'll go for another giant skelly. We're kind of defending. Pretty good defense actually. I'll take it. We're definitely down a few elixir though. I'll go for the hog rider queen. Just really aggressive to make sure he can't play a golem or anything. Oh man, if that ice spirit connected, that would have been pretty good for us. I feel like he's gonna golem any second. You know what guys, I'm gonna try to be aggressive here if he golems. Oh, giant skelly? Hog rider? Oh, perfect timing. I knew he would golem. I knew he would golem. He's so dead. I'll queen too. Wait, the giant skelly's on tower. I think the bomb is on tower. Wait, is it? I'll pop the queen ability. Just cannon here for the golem. Please, queen. Good game. We're up against one of the best players in the game. I have no idea what he's running. I'll just cycle my cheap cards, try to figure out what win condition he has. Probably gonna be some type of cycle deck here by him. I'll go for the hog rider. Gonna also pre-earthquake for any building. Perfect. You already pretty much know that they have a building once you see the first few cycle cards. Wait, is this a mirror matchup? This will be pretty good for you guys because a lot of people are running hog rider right now, so pretty important to know how to play the mirror matchup. I'll go for the giant skelly, then a high cannon for the hog. Might take a bit of damage though. Oh no. Have to skellies. We're gonna take a few hog hits. Really bad start. I don't want a hog rider, otherwise he would just go for the cannon onto it. I'll go for the queen instead. He probably has a giant skeleton already back in cycle though, but maybe no elixir for it. Might be some damage for us. I'll pop the queen ability. Let's go. Oh, okay, he does have the giant skelly. Still some good damage though. Not too far behind now. I'll go for my own giant skeleton, making sure we avoid the death damage of his bomb. You have to really abuse the giant skeleton here in this matchup. It's mainly about the giant skeletons more than the actual hog riders. I'll go for the cannon all the way in the opposite lane, making sure he can't earthquake it and the strong side tower. I mean weak side tower. Okay, I'll hog rider now. He has no cannon in cycle. Should at least be one hit or two. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. We're in the damage lead once again. I'll go for the ice spirit. Try to force out the early queen ability, hopefully. I'll skellies. Might take one queen hit. Not too bad, though. Okay. I'll go for the kind of high giant skelly. You want to be a bit aggressive with your giant skeletons in this matchup. You want to spam the giant skeletons more than the hog riders. That's how you win. I'll pre-earthquake here for a cannon. No, the hog rider's stuck. What are you doing? Oh, 1 HP. Okay, let's go. Man, what did that hog rider just do right there? It happens so much in mirror matchups, though. Okay, it's definitely gonna go in right now. I'll go for my giant skelly, kill the queen, and then cannon. Oh, he missed the earthquake. Let's go. Okay, this is what we needed. We're in a really good spot now. I'll go for the Hog Rider. You guys can see how our giant skeletons are kind of carrying us. I'll pre-log here for anything. A little bit late, but it doesn't really matter. Just barely no hog hit. His giant skelly should be dead here. He has to play something. Okay, I'll go for another high giant skelly. You don't always want to go with your giant skelly all the way in the back, otherwise they sometimes go with their giant skelly hog at the bridge and just win. We have the skellies here for his hog. Oh, he missed the cannon. Okay, we can just log back his hog. I think we're gonna win. Good game. We have a pretty good starting hand. I'll go with the Hog Rider first play. Queen here should kill both wall breakers. He probably has Mega Knight Minor wall breakers, seeing the prince. Have to pop the queen ability. Gonna also log, try to keep our queen nice and healthy. Perfect. This will be an interesting matchup. Could be good, could be bad, depending on what his final cards are gonna be. I'll go for the low skellies. You have to switch up your skeleton's placement sometimes against bandits if they do have the zap in their deck, but for the first time it's always fine like that. Don't want to overcommit here on the Minor. Pretty important that we save our cannon and giant skelly for other stuff. I'll just go for the Hog Rider. He can't really ever fully stop it. He almost always has to at least take 1 or 2 hits. Really good 2 hits. I'll just queen here. In single elixir, you sometimes have to take a bit of damage in this matchup, but you can often get even more back with your Hog Riders. Yeah, so it is Mega Knight. I'll go for the Giant Skelly into it. Giant Skelly's so nice in this matchup. I'll pop the Queen ability as well. Should do a good bit to the Mega Knight. I am a bit scared of his Inferno Dragon in this matchup though. Gonna kind of wreck our Giant Skeleton. It's also not too good to go same lane in this matchup, but we kind of have to at this point. Already got way too much damage. Same goes for most matchups. If you get a lot of damage on one lane, you don't usually want to switch lanes, even if it's a matchup where it's better to go opposite lane. As you guys saw right there, Ice Spirit does fully counter wall breakers if they're played all the way towards the outside. I'll eat this Minor. Just gonna go for the Queen actually. Skellies as well. We do have a pretty good damage lead so far. Just have to be kind of careful on defense. There's not too much to say against Mega Knight, you just have to have really clean defense. Wait, this could be kind of bad for us. He's probably gonna Mega Knight. Oh, okay, I thought he would go with the Mega Knight on the right side. I was kind of scared. We should be fine though. He has like no way to break through the Giant Skelly unless he has Inferno Dragon in cycle. It's in the wrong lane for him though. I'll Queen here as well in case he wants to do something crazy. Yeah, we're fine. He has like no way to win. Yeah, with this deck you can make Mega Knight players give up. This deck does so well against Mega Knight. Nice win. I'll see you guys in the next match. Oh man, this guy is one of the craziest spammers on top ladder. I'll Hog Rider. All right into a Sparky. Sparky's an interesting matchup. Not really a good matchup, but it's beatable if you play super well. Giant Skeleton is pretty nice here as well. I'll Queen in the back. The ideal scenario is to go with your Queen in the back and then your Giant Skeleton right on the Sparky. We have no Giant Skelly anywhere near in cycle though. I'll pop the Queen ability. Have the Skellies here. And I'll Ice Spirit. Man, those are some beautiful skeletons. Really good value Archer Queen as well. I'll Hog Rider. Get back to our skeletons. He does have Rage in cycle, I'm pretty sure, but no elixir for it. Nice defense, really good. Couple Hog Rider hits as well. By the way guys, let me know in the comments down below what deck you'd like to see me make a guide on next. I think I'll make a guide on Hog Rider Mini Pekka next. Also, against Sparky, it's always better to go opposite lane. Even if you have some more damage on one lane, it's still better to play in the other lane. You can't really do anything against a Sparky. I'll play the Queen here in the back, try to show you guys the perfect defensive sequence now that we have the correct cycle. He's most likely going to go with his Goblin Giant to protect this. Yeah. I'll pop the Queen ability. Have to go with the Giant Skelly a bit early. It's better to go with it right on the Sparky, but we can't let our Queen die. Okay, I thought the Sparky might splash the Queen. Luckily, we're fine. I'll play the Hog Rider here. Gonna also log, try to buy ourselves a bit more hog damage. Perfect. I'll pop the queen ability now. I already know what deck this guy's running, that's why I played the pre-log. Insane queen again. That queen stayed alive for so long, man. We have to cycle back to another queen pretty quickly though. I might have to switch lanes here. Yeah, I'll Hog Rider. Force out something. We can't really push in the same lane as him unless we have just like way more damage in one lane. Nice to always force out the few elixir from him, making sure his Sparky pushes won't be as big. Have to be a bit careful of the Golden Knight too. I'll pop the early queen ability, then just gonna Giant Skelly. I'll try to get an Ice Spirit off. Oh, just barely doesn't hit the Sparky. We have to let the queen die here. I'll Hog Rider again. Perfect timing. It's always pretty easy to counter his mini Pekkas with just like our Ice Spirit or Skeletons. Okay, I'll go for the queen in the back. The main reason that his Sparky pushes haven't been too hard to defend so far is because of our really good pressure with the Hogs. We're doing really well at stopping his Golden Knights as well. They can be really annoying sometimes if you don't play your cards right. Easy defense. I'll Hog Rider again. Perfect timing. We're always getting the Hog Rider right when he plays the Sparky. Wait, can he even protect the Sparky? Wait, Queen's on tower. Okay. Late Zappies. Yeah, Queen is definitely the MVP card of this matchup. He might pressure here, we'll see. I'll Giant Skelly up high. Ice Spirit's gonna reset it. I'll play the queen here, kill the bats. Bats are kind of hard for us to kill in this matchup. Gonna Hog Rider opposite lane once again. Yeah, we're playing this matchup so well. This is pretty much exactly how you want to play against Sparky. There's not too much else to say about this matchup, you just have to play super clean defense. Oh no, the queen died. Wait, hold up, Giant Skelly. We might take some damage. Hopefully these bats die. I'm gonna queen as well. Oh no, raged up bats are crazy. Okay, I'll Hog Rider again. We're doing the same thing over and over, but it's working so well, so why not? I'll just Giant Skelly here. I'm not really too scared of this, unless he gets back to another Goblin Giant for his Sparky. I don't know if he can though. Oh wait, 2 Sparkies. I'll go for a double cannon. Gonna Giant Skelly as well, just try to buy ourselves some time. We just have to wait for the timer to go off. Or to go out. Okay, this will be kind of close. I'll Giant Skelly again. I think we're actually fine. Man, Giant Skelly's so broken in this matchup. We're getting the full value out of pretty much all of our cards here. I'll Ice Spirit. Yeah, super nice win. Picture perfect gameplay. We found a match. I'll go for the good old Hog Rider first play. This guy runs a lot of Royal Giant. Royal Giant is a pretty good matchup unless they have Monk or Hunter, then it gets quite a bit harder. If they have Monk or Hunter, you have to be quite a bit more aggressive in single elixir, because later on it's going to be super hard to get good damage. I'll go for the queen in the back here. I feel like this guy probably has the Monk version of RG. Almost everyone plays Monk RG now. Yeah. Monk is so broken against the Archer, Queen, and Cannon. This will be a really hard matchup. Wait, is the Monk gonna die? Super aggressive RG. I'll go for the high cannon. Kind of want to save my queen ability. Really good defense. Wait, the Archer Queen isn't gonna die to a log. He's in trouble. I'll Hog Rider here on the left side. He has to play something for the Giant Skelly. Okay, he has nothing for the Hog Rider. Yeah, perfect start. This is exactly what we needed. It's pretty hard against Monk RG too. Oh, not even a King Tower activation for him. If you don't get early damage in a matchup like this, it's usually pretty hard to win. You have to kind of abuse your Giant Skeleton more in this matchup, since the Cannon and Archer Queen just get wrecked by the Monk. I'll play the Giant Skelly in the back now. He has kind of an awkward cycle. Normally it's better to always play your Giant Skelly on defense, but every once in a while you can find a good situation to play it on offense. He probably has to waste his Monk here on the Giant Skeleton. Oh wait, he might be going for a tower trade. I'll Queen here. It shouldn't fully die even if he pops the ability. And I'll Hog Rider to pull back the Phoenix. Giant Skelly is on tower. I'll pop the queen ability, but then high cannon. Wait, he's dead. I don't know why he would do that. He could have just defended. Okay, well, good game. Boys, I couldn't find almost any Pekka on top ladder, so we're up against a friend of mine who's one of the best Pekka players in the world. I'll play the Ice Spirit here for his E-Wiz, try to buy ourselves one more hog hit. Well, nice to force out the zap. Skeletons can always fully counter an E-Wiz if you time it perfectly, even when it's full HP. Pekka's an interesting matchup. It's actually a bit scary in single elixir. It's more safe in double and triple. I'll play the hog here, try to force out the Pekka. Nice. I'll play the queen down low. Would have had to play the queen anyways, so pretty good for us to force out that Pekka. Queen is so broken against Pekka. I'll pop the ability. Gonna be kind of hard to kill these minions here. Pull them back with skellies. Okay, I think we're actually fine. The main card you have to watch out for in this matchup are the minions. Also, Royal Ghost is kind of annoying too. The problem is that you can counter it with the Giant Skeleton, but Giant Skeleton is 6 elixir, which is so expensive. I'll play it right now, kind of have to. We can't really stop the bandit though, I don't want to waste the cannon. I'll just ignore it and go for a Hog Rider. He might be in a bit of trouble right now. He has no Pekka, no minions. We're gonna get a lot of damage. I'll log away his E-Wiz. Oh, too bad the Giant Skelly didn't go for the E-Wiz. But look at the Hog Rider. Really good damage. We kind of have to go for the queen once we have the elixir. Please. Minions do so much damage now, man. I feel like minions are even harder than Magic Archer in this matchup. Most Pekka players use the minions now anyways. I'll pop the queen ability, kill most of the ghost. He has to play something. Yeah. Good Giant Skelly. Okay. Pretty good start, honestly. Good thing I didn't Hog Rider. You have to be pretty careful with your Hog Rider. You have to know exactly when to play it in this matchup. It's better just to be really passive in this matchup until double elixir unless you're a pretty experienced Hog Rider player. I think our cannon might die here. Yeah, I have to log this back. Second cannon. We have such a quick cycle though. I'll Hog Rider. Gonna also Ice Spirit for a Pekka if he wants to play it. Might be 2 hog hits. Nice. I don't want to waste the Giant Skelly here on the ghost. I'll go with the Skelly Surround instead. You have to be a bit careful though when they try to like prediction zap you. I think we should be fine here, hopefully, with the Giant Skelly Death Bomb. Gonna Ice Spirit, keep everything in it. Also Skellies. Gonna Hog again as well. Have to kind of waste the cannon here on the ghost. Not a complete waste, but doesn't feel too good, honestly. Oh, that almost got another hit. That would have been good game. Okay. By the way, guys, don't be afraid to take a bit of damage against Pekka. You don't want to take too much damage, but just a little bit is fine sometimes. Don't over-defend. I'll play the Skellies here, force the Battle Ram in front of the Pekka. Pretty good poison by him, but I think he's dead either way. Does he have anything for this hog? Oh, just barely. I'll pop the queen ability, kill everything. Kill absolutely everything. Yeah, he's kind of dead right now. We can just go with the hog here behind the Giant Skelly. They can't really kill your Archer Queen if you play well. Should be a good game. Nice win. We're up against this guy. He almost always plays Graveyard. Graveyard is fine when they have no Tornado, but when they have the version with Tornado and Tombstone, it gets pretty difficult. Really good hog damage. Pretty sure this guy plays the version with only Tombstone. He does have Mighty Monitor though, if I remember correctly, so gonna be a bit hard to get too much value out of our Giant Skeleton still. Super aggressive Graveyard. I'll go with the defensive Earthquake, have to log the Phoenix Egg. We might take some damage. Or not. Really good defense. I'll pop the early Queen ability. Oh, it's still alive. How did that get a hit on the tower? Queen is so broken. So guys, against the Mighty Monitor version of Graveyard, you want to be a bit more passive with your Giant Skeleton, but when you're facing the version with Tornado, you want to be a lot more aggressive with your Giant Skeletons in the back. I'll have the Earthquake ready here for the Tombstone. Yeah, I'll just Earthquake it. It's fine to Earthquake the Tombstone. You can almost always get back to the Earthquake for defense if you need it. Really good damage. I'll go for the kind of high cannon here. Have to Archer Queen. We might take a lot of damage this time, for real. Log. Oh man, those archers. I'm not worried though. I like to play really aggressive against Graveyard. So I'm still fine, I think. I'll Ice Spirit this Barbaro. Don't want to pop the Queen ability too early. No, that's gonna die either way. Not worth it to pop the Queen ability. Would have just died to the Phoenix death damage. We need some damage back. I'll go for the Hog Rider. Pre-Earthquake for a Tombstone. Nice. One Hog hit. I'll take it. I like to be pretty aggressive against Graveyard. It's so hard later on. It's a lot better in single elixir compared to double or triple. In double or triple elixir, it's so much harder to get damage. So I'm still not too in danger, I think. I'll just go with the late log here. Don't want to waste the Earthquake this time since we have our Queen and stuff. Really good Ice Spirit. It's only good to go with your Giant Skelly in the back in double or triple elixir. In single elixir, it's pretty much never worth it because they just get the Mighty Miner on it. Okay, Hog Rider is on tower. Need like 2 more Earthquakes and a log. I'll go for the high cannon again, just to kill the Mighty Miner as quickly as possible. I'll pre-Earthquake. Nice Earthquake. I'll just barely no hit. Okay, I'll go for the Queen in the back. He has no way to kill it. We'd have to be a bit careful though, because I think he has Freeze. I'll log, pop the Queen ability, go for Skellies. Okay, we're fine. I don't even care about the Phoenix. I'll just cycle the Earthquake. By the way, guys, one thing I forgot to say is that you should always play your skeletons on the inside of the tower against Graveyard. Anyways, good game. Oh no, this man is a pure menace. I'll go for the Hog first play. This guy always runs Royal Recruits. I'll Earthquake the Bar Pot, not gonna do too much, but at least it will die. Kind of hard to break through the Bar Pot. Interesting Flying Machine. I'll just go with the Ice Spirit. We can Skellies as well. Easy defense. The nice thing for us is that he does have a pretty slow cycle compared to us, but really hard for us to stop his Flying Machines and different stuff like that. I'll go for the Hog Rider now. We outcycle this Bar Pot easily. Gonna be at least 1 hit here. Not too bad. I'll Earthquake the Zappies. Earthquake plus Log does fully kill Zappies for any of you guys who are new to this deck. Good interaction to know. Yeah, he has Recruits. It's so hard to stop them though without like a Valkyrie or a Fireball or something for the other spam that he has. I'll set up the pre-cannon. I might either go for a Giant Skelly or a Queen depending on what he does. Okay, I'll just Giant Skelly in the middle, pull everything towards it. The Giant Skelly Death Bomb is pretty clutch in this matchup. I think we're fine. Nice defense. Okay. It's so hard to kill the Flying Machine, especially if they protect it well. I kind of want to get a King Tower activation. I'll just Hog Rider. Gonna log this Barbaro all the way off to the side. Okay, kind of have to not get the King Tower. I'll Queen here. Does he have anything? He has like nothing for it. Wait, he's so dead. I'll pop the ability. He's so dead. Oh, okay, defensive Royal Hogs. I'll play the cannon. Should be fine. Queen is still on tower. I'll Skellies for the Zappies. They do way too much damage sometimes. Yeah, really good start. I'll play a Hog Rider. He might get the Bar Pot down in time. Doesn't really matter though. Just want to try to outcycle it, hopefully. By the way, guys, against Royal Recruits, it's actually better to go same lane. At least if you have the damage lead. If you're not in the damage lead, then it's usually better to go opposite lane. But if you're in the damage lead, then it's fine to go same lane, just to stack up those Giant Skellies. Kind of have to go for the Giant Skelly here for the Flying Machine. Hopefully the Death Bomb can kill most of it. I'll Hog Rider. Yeah, he's in a bad cycle now. Still 1 hit. I'll Earthquake here as well. Try to get some value out of this Archer Queen. The one nice thing in this matchup is the cannon does really well against recruits compared to other buildings, except Bomb Tower. Bomb Tower is so broken. He has to play something for the Hog Rider. Okay. Okay, tower is on the flying machine. I think we're okay here. Also, this guy always BMs me, so you know, when you face a recruits player, do the whole world a favor and make sure you BM them at least a little bit. I'll Hog Rider again. Try to outcycle his bar pet. We eventually will if we keep on spamming. This man BM'd me so much last time he faced me. So that's why I'm doing him a little favor as well. Gonna Hog Rider, he has like nothing for it. I think he's pretty much dead at this point. Hopefully. No! Okay, we need 2 earthquakes. I'll just enjoy my time BMing this guy. Gotta love it. Okay, wait. Need to get our cannon down. Okay. This guy also can't really kill our Archer Queen since most recruits players run arrows now. We need 1 more earthquake and 1 more log to win this match. Freest win of my life. It's an easy win against Royal recruits. We're up against the best balloon player of all time. I'll go for the Hog Rider. Should still be 1 or 2 hits even against this Goblin cage. We have to be pretty aggressive early on. It gets a lot harder against balloon and double and triple elixir when they have enough elixir to fully support their balloon pushes with everything. I don't want to waste the giant skeleton here. No point in really playing it most of the time. I'll cycle the queen here. It's fine to play your queen sometimes if they give you a good opportunity, like with the phoenix in the back for example. You can always counter the balloon with your cannon, or even 2 cannons to try to get a king tower activation. I'll just cycle the giant skelly now. Normally not too good of a play, but he has no inferno dragon in cycle, so no reason not to now. I'll pop the ability. He has to play something for the queen still. Okay, queen is on tower. I might go for a Hog Rider once this cage dies. Okay, I'll just wait a bit now. Wait, we can log his cage? Oh, beautiful log. He has to play something. Okay, I'll go for the Hog Rider right now. Pull the Goblin Brawler back with the skellies. We're playing so well. Really good damage. I'll just go for the queen here for the balloon. Gonna also pop the ability. Don't want to waste my cannon if I don't have to. Okay, that was close. Wait, guys. We can just go with the giant skelly. He's so dead now. We have another ability pretty much back if he tries to Inferno Dragon. All ability? Yeah, he's dead right now. Queen is so broken in this matchup. I'll go for a Hog Rider. He probably has to go with his cage, but he'll have nothing for the... He has nothing for the giant skelly now. You guys can see how well we're doing in single elixir in this matchup. Okay, giant skelly's on tower. It might get quite a bit harder now that it's double elixir. But we're still up in a really good spot because of all of the early damage. I'll cycle the earthquake. Then just go for a Hog Rider. We definitely outcycled his Goblin cage. He has like nothing for this hog. Really good 2 hits. Even if he tries to go for a balloon on the right side, we can just cycle 2 cannons. So I think we're pretty much fine no matter what. Okay, I'll go for the early cannon. We have the 3-card cycle of the Archer Queen too, so he can't really do too much. I'll play another cannon. Just need 1 more earthquake to win this match. Queen is so broken here. Against other balloon decks that don't have the Inferno Dragon in them, it's fine to be a bit more aggressive with your giant skeletons. But when they have like Inferno Dragon and stuff, you do have to be a bit more careful. Anyways, good game. We got a match. This guy almost always runs E-Giant. E-Giant's a fine matchup if you know how to play it properly. I'll Hog Rider. Gonna have the Earthquake ready for a cannon. I guess he'll Tornado. He has to play something for the Skellies. Nice for us to force out the Phoenix. Don't really want to waste the Queen here on the Phoenix too early. I'll just go for the Earthquake instead, get to our Ice Spirit. It's kind of hard to kill the Phoenix in this matchup, especially if it's behind a E-Giant. You can't really Queen onto it because then they just Lightning. I'll Giant Skelly here for the Golden Knight. Against the E-Giant pushes, you always want to go with your Giant Skelly into it and then Queen up high. And then if they Tornado it in, then you can just Ice Spirit and the E-Giant should be just about dead. Either that or you can go with the early cannon and then cycle a second one if they want to Lightning the first one. I'll go for the Hog here. Gonna also pre-Earthquake for a cannon. Nice. Hog would have bypassed it anyways. Really good Hog hit. He has no Tornado in cycle, so I'll just go for a high Archer Queen. It's fine to play the high Queen against E-Giant, especially if they have no Tornado in cycle. Oh, he has Mirror. This man is wild. Not too bad for us still. He has to play something for the Queen. I'll pop the ability. Should be some damage. One hit, I'll take it. Really good start. It's fine to go same lane as E-Giant if you're in the damage lead. If you're in the damage deficit, then usually opposite lane is better. If possible, opposite lane is better, but if you already have some damage in one lane, then better not to switch. I'll go for the pre-Earthquake for a cannon. Nice. You always want to make sure you're catching those cannons with the pre-Earthquakes, otherwise you could be in a bit of trouble to get much damage, at least. I'll just Giant Skelly. Kind of have to go for the cannon too. We could be in a bit of trouble though, because I know he has Mirror. Wait, this could be a bit bad. He's gonna Mirror E-Giant for sure. Yeah, high skill, high skill. Okay, I'll just go for the high cannon. He has like no elixir for a lightning. Ice Spirit is really good against E-Giant too, since the E-Giant can't reflect while it's stunned. Really good start. You want to be pretty aggressive against E-Giant early on. You always want to get a nice damage lead, because in double elixir, not as easy to get damage. I'll go for a cannon here. He has to play something for the Hog. Now he can't go for the mirrored up E-Giant. I'll Queen down low. Yeah, I kind of expected that he had Earthquake when I saw the mirror. Gonna pop the Queen ability. And I'll just Hog Rider. Queen is gonna give us the really fast cycle. Nice to force out the mirror tornado. He can't really break through too well when he has no mirror in cycle. Even though he has Earthquake for our cannon, still doesn't matter too much. I'll go for a Hog Rider now, gonna pre-Earthquake for a cannon. We're just destroying this guy. Feel kind of bad for him at this point. Nice one Hog hit. I'll play the early cannon. Gonna try to cycle to a second cannon if he wants to go for the Earthquake. Yeah. We should be okay, I think. I'll go for the cannon down low. Cannon is so nice against the E-Giant. I mean, he can't really break through now that he wasted the mirror. He's gonna have to wait until he gets another mirror back in cycle. I'll Hog Rider. Gonna also pre-Earthquake again. Interesting E-Giant by him. I don't think it's gonna get too much value. Should be easy for us to counter. He might try to get like a triple E-Giant push off though, so we have to be kind of careful. Against mirror E-Giant, it's also really important to try to force out something after they play their first E-Giant, so they can't mirror up the second one. I'll go for a high Queen now. He might mirror Tornado, we'll see. I guess not. Wait, he's gonna 3-crown himself. I'll Hog Rider again. Pre-Earthquake for the cannon. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, well. I guess not. That almost got a hit, man. I'll go for the early cannon again. You guys can kind of see how you want to play this matchup. You just get a lot of damage early on and then pretty much buckle up to be like a turtle after that, if that makes any sense. Yeah, he's just giving up at this point. And you guys will love this deck if you master it. I know a lot of you guys hate facing E-Giant. Good game. Hopping in the next match. I have no idea what this guy's running. Okay, wall breakers. Probably has to be either Goblin Drill or minor wall breakers. I'll go for the Hog Rider, see what building he has. Oh, Bomb Tower. It's so hard to break through Bomb Tower with Hog EQ. The Hog EQ combo still doesn't break through Bomb Tower. I'll set up the cannon here. Archers do way too much damage sometimes. Probably gonna be minor wall breakers. I'll set up the Giant Skelly here in the back. He can't really pressure us since we have the cannon up still. So hard to kill the Mighty Miner though. There isn't really any great way to kill it with this deck. I'll go for the High Queen, probably force out the poison. Gonna just Ice Spirit here. I'll pop the early Queen ability. He's gonna kill it anyways with the log if we don't use the ability early. We might get some damage. I'll log everything. Might be some good damage, we'll see. Well, it was all worth it for that one queen shot. Not too bad of a start, just wanted to distract him a bit with that giant skeleton. The main way to win this matchup is by getting a giant skeleton to push the Hog Rider out of the range of a bomb tower, and then it just goes straight towards their tower. Have to cannon here for the wall breakers, then skellies for his Mortar. I'll Hog Rider as well. We kind of outcycled it. Really good damage. I'll go for the cannon here. Archers do way too much damage to leave alone. Might take a bit of damage here against one of the archers, we'll see. Still a pretty good start though. It's better to go opposite lane in this matchup, but we don't really have a choice anymore. If you go same lane, they just get so much free poison value. I'll go for the high queen here. Always make sure you play your queens high in this matchup. Gonna Hog Rider, just take advantage of the 3-card cycle. Kind of hard to outcycle him though since he has the Mighty Mortar. Oh man, queen died. It's fine though. He might Mortar any second, we'll see. I'll just skellies here. You almost always want to save your skellies, especially in single elixir for the Mortar. Did he really just cycle up poison for no reason? They always get away with it too though, just because of how broken their deck is. Man, he's actually up in damage now. Poison cycle right now is like rocket cycle used to be. I'll giant skelly again. Gonna let this first giant skelly die. He has to play something more for it. I'll Hog Rider. Gonna also pre-earthquake. Might try to cycle a second Hog Rider if possible. We'll see. Probably can't really do anything here. I'll let the giant skeleton death bomb kill everything, hopefully. Not the best spot to be in right now. I'll set up a giant skelly. Always a -1 trade with our cannon on the wall breakers. Never really feels too good. Oh, he almost got the ability off. Just barely not. I'll earthquake plus log the archers. They're so annoying sometimes. And I'll Hog Rider as well. Oh! Oh, we got it! Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do to win this matchup. I don't really have anything to say about this matchup. All you have to do is what I just did right now. Good game. We found another match. I'll cycle the Ice Spirit. I'm pretty sure I already know what deck this guy's running. He usually plays Mortar. I'll go for the giant skelly in the back. Not normally a good starting play, but if you know your opponent has a certain deck, then it's fine to be a bit aggressive. Gonna be kind of hard to kill the Mighty Mortar. I don't think we can. I'll just go with the Hog Rider, take advantage of the time the giant skelly tanks. Gonna also pre-earthquake. Oh, he has bomb tower. I guess it's not gonna be Mortar. Really good hog hit. Oh, he definitely has Goblin Drill. That's a Goblin Drill. Yeah, I'll go for the skellies here. As well as the log. Skeletons plus log always fully counters the Goblin Drill. Pretty good start just from that aggressive giant skeleton. Goblin Drill is an interesting matchup. Normally it's pretty good, but when they have the Mighty Mortar, like he does, could be a bit harder for us here. I'll go for the defensive Hog Rider, better than wasting an Archer Queen or something. He has to waste his bomb tower on it still. Not too bad for us. It's better to go opposite lane of Goblin Drill, just to not give them any spell value on your Archer Queen and stuff. It's better to go opposite lane in most matchups with Hog Earthquake. I don't want to play my Archer Queens too though, because I know he has Fireball. Oh, he still clipped it. Okay, I'll pop the ability, kill these archers. Might get one hit on his tower still, unless he plays something. I'll giant skelly for the drill. Have the skeletons as well. Might get a bit of damage, but I think we're fine. Kind of hard to always fully stop the Goblin Drill. I'll go for the Hog Rider right side. Pre-earthquake for his bomb tower. Yeah, so hard to break through though. Kind of annoying how bomb tower always survives with 1 HP against the Hog Rider Earthquake combo. I'll just save my Skelly's log here. I'll go with the log first. A really important tip against Goblin Drill is to go with your log first and then your Ice Spirit or Skeletons after if you know they're going to go for a prediction log or fireball. I think we can outcycle him here. I'll pop the Queen ability. He has to waste his Mighty Monarch. Okay, I'll set up the Giant Skelly. He's nearly back to a bomb tower anyways. I'll Hog Rider, bait out the early bomb tower hopefully. I'll have to early log, we might take a lot of damage though. Oh no, we're gonna take so much damage. Yeah. I'll go for the pre-Giant Skelly here for the drill. Giant Skelly's a really good counter to drill. Gonna pre-log here. Oh, he's already back to bomb tower. It's so hard to outcycle them because they have the 3-card cycle of the Mighty Monarch. We have to do something crazy to come back. Not really sure what though. I'll set up the Queen here in the back. In matchups like these, it's always good to set up the Queen in the back in the opposite lane, so they can't spell it down, but you get the 3-card cycle of it still. I'll log this drill. He does have the 3-card cycle of the Mighty Monarch, but I feel like we can still outcycle him here. I'm gonna Hog Rider again. Pre-cannon for his drill. I think we're fine, but yeah, still in a pretty bad spot. So hard to break through in this matchup if they play well. I'll set up the Giant Skelly again. Might be a good game already, unless we make some miraculous comeback. I don't know. I'll go for the Hog now, try to get the Giant Skelly to help us bypass a building. Doesn't always work out though. Gonna log here, make sure the Archer dies quickly. And I'll Hog Rider again. Pre-Earthquake for a bomb tower. Oh, Queen is still alive. Oh, that almost got a hit. We're still down, but it's getting pretty close now. I'll Hog Rider. Pre-Earthquake again. Make sure he can't fully spend on offense. Ice Spirit plus log does also fully counter a drill. Gonna Hog. Oh, this will be so close. Oh, it's gonna be no damage. I'll Giant Skelly. Make sure he can't get any damage here. Want to go with my log on offense instead of using it for defense. Earthquake. He has to play something for the Hog Rider. I'll log the bomb tower. Oh, he's dead. Let's go. Really good comeback. Good game. We're up against one of the best Logbait players. I'll cycle the Ice Spirit up high. You always have to be pretty careful of the Bridge Princess. Oh, that's not going to get any damage. I'll log away his barrel, high Skellies for his goblins. Really good timing by us. He's gonna have to Mighty Monarch. I'll pop the early Queen ability. Always good to pop the Queen ability early against Mighty Monarch because they always try to pop their ability. I don't really want to waste the cannon here if I don't have to. I'll just Hog Rider, pull back the Mighty Monarch. We have to be pretty careful to not get starting handed in this matchup. It's not as easy as some people think against Logbait. The Mighty Monarch carries them so hard in this matchup, it just never dies. Oh, he got another ability? So fast? Man, Mighty Monarch's so broken. Okay. I'll go for the Giant Skelly in the back. It's not normally a good play, but he has no Mighty Monarch in cycle, so why not? We can log away his barrel. He might log our Skellies, we'll see. Yeah. He's gonna Mighty Monarch. I'll go for the High Queen. Have to Ice Spirit as well. We have like no way to kill this princess, man. You guys can see what I'm talking about now. Wait, can the Earthquake hit both? Okay. Earthquake. Beautiful Earthquake. Beautiful. I'll pop the Queen ability. Should be some good damage, hopefully. Man, he got so much damage, though. But look at the Queen go. We're actually up in damage now. Well played by us with that Earthquake. That was a beautiful Earthquake. It's better for us to go opposite lane of him, by the way. I'll Hog Rider again. Ice Spirit as well, try to get some more damage. Nice to force out the rocket. But yeah, guys, it's better to go opposite lane. If you go same lane, they're just going to get a free rocket every time on your Giant Skeleton. I'll set up the Giant Skelly now. Man, he's getting so much damage, though. It's just Princess, man. That's their win condition. Not Goblin Barrel, not Rocket, just Princess. Pure princess. Oh my gosh, I'll queen up high. Gonna Hog Rider. We can't really kill his mighty miner. I'll just earthquake. No, we can't do anything. You guys see what I'm talking about now? That this matchup isn't easy. At least if you face a good Logbait player. If you face a bad bait player who makes a ton of mistakes, then it's one of the easiest matchups. I'll pre-earthquake for the cannon. Ah, man. No damage, man. We have to be super careful now with the princess. I'll Hog Rider again. Well, at least we're forcing out his defensive rockets, so we can't rocket cyclist right away. I'll cannon here for the princess. Nice to block up the lane for quite a while so we can't spam more princesses. At least rocket cycle isn't as good for him as it used to be. Rocket doesn't do too much damage anymore to the towers. Still good for him on defense though. I'll go for the Hog Rider. Gonna also pre-earthquake. He might get some princess damage though. I have to go for the high log. Please, Hog Rider. Nothing, man. I'll hog again. Did we just lose this match? Ice Spirit for the princess. Have to log it away. Please. Let's go. Good game. This guy might actually be playing 3 musketeers. He had the 3 musketeers mastery in his battle banner. Haven't faced that card in a long time. I'll go for the Giant Skelly. Giant Skelly is pretty good against the 3 musketeers, even though we have no fireball or poison in this deck to counter them. Have to Ice Spirit. He either has 3 musketeers or a bridge spam deck of some kind. I'll just go for the Skellies here for the bandit. Oh yeah, 3 musketeers. I'll Hog Rider. He has like nothing for it, no elixir. Should be some good damage. Couple hog hits. I think we're fine here. I'll go for the Ice Spirit. Nice and easy defense. It's fine to go with the Hog Rider sometimes when they play their 3 musketeers. Then they have like no elixir to stop the hog. We just have to figure out whether this guy has like Royal Hog's 3 musketeers or he has the version with pump and stuff. The earthquake is so good against pump. Probably gonna be the pump version, I think. Sometimes they don't even play their pump the whole match though, because they know earthquake is gonna always get a +1 trade against it. Okay, I kind of have to go with the Giant Skelly here. I'll pop the Queen ability. And I'll just go with the Hog Rider. I know he probably has E-barbs, but no elixir. Wait. I mean, he has elixir for the E-barbs, but the Giant Skelly. That's on your tower, man. Let's go. I'll log everything back and just go for the Skellies. Might take a bit of damage, but hopefully not too much. Yeah, we're honestly fine. Against 3 musketeers, doesn't really matter which lane you go in. You can play in the same lane if you want to, but opposite lane is fine too. Pop the Queen ability. Oh, I wanted to get it earlier. Well, not horrible. I don't really want to waste the cannon. I'll just go for a Hog Rider. Don't want to waste the Giant Skelly either. Should be 1 hog hit. Nice. I'll cannon here for the E-barbs. Just gonna get the Skellies down for this Golden Knight. We do have to be a bit careful of the heal spirit sometimes. I think we're fine though either way. Easy defense. He might 3 musketeers. How did that get on the tower? Okay, I'll Hog Rider now and Ice Spirit. In case he wants to go E-barbs, yeah. Everything should die to the bomb though. It's always fun to go with the Hog Rider if you have the Giant Skelly down, because everything just dies to the bomb. You do have to be a bit careful in this matchup in single elixir, but in double elixir it's pretty self-explanatory. Pretty easy as well. I'll Earthquake here. Kind of worth it when it hits all 3 musketeers. Pretty good value. 2 logs plus an Earthquake does fully kill the 3M as well. I'll cannon here for the Ghost. Archer Queen is really good in this matchup too. He has no way to kill it. Should be some good damage here with the Hog. Oh, well, good game. Alright, we're up against the best Xbow player. A lot of people think Xbow is a super easy matchup with Hog EQ, but it's actually a lot harder than most people think ever since the Earthquake got a Crown Tower damage nerf. Now Fireball does way more damage than Earthquake, so they can sometimes just spell cycle you and defend well. Especially with the broken archers now. They're so broken on defense. In single elixir against Xbow, you don't really want to do too much. You just want to make sure you're defending perfectly and getting the log chip damage. Maybe a lucky earthquake here and there if they give it to you. If you get like a couple hog hits, that's really good as well. Kind of hard too if they play perfectly though. I don't know why he would Tesla like that. Free earthquake on the tower. Giant skeleton is so tanky, so you can pretty freely waste the earthquake on their Tesla if they cycle it for no reason. I'll Hog Rider. He has no Tesla in cycle. No hits I guess, but he had to spend quite a bit of elixir, so I'll take it. I'll go for the really high cannon. If you cannon like this, then they can't fireball either tower and the cannon at the same time. The Xbow player often tries to just fireball cycle in this matchup. So you want to make sure that you're being a little bit aggressive at least, so they can't just sit back and fireball cycle. I'll Earthquake the high Tesla, still worth it. He always has to overspend to defend the Hog when he has no Tesla in cycle. We do have to be a bit careful though. Okay, I'll Hog now. He has to spend quite a few elixirs still to stop it. He has like no elixir for an Xbow now. I'll just go for the cannon kind of low this time. Okay, he's gonna Xbow. I'll go for the Archer Queen. Not the best Xbow by him, honestly. I'll pop the ability. Should be a dead Xbow. Well, actually still quite a bit of damage. Not too good, but not too bad. Pretty even single elixir as you guys can see. Nothing too much ever really happens unless someone makes a mistake. I'll go for a Hog Rider, just help keep my cycle flowing well. We can start to cycle our Earthquakes a bit more freely sometimes in double elixir if he gives us any value. I'll Hog Rider again, try to abuse the 3-card cycle, maybe outcycle his Tesla over time. You don't get a lot of damage with just one Hog Rider, but sometimes over time you can slowly start to outcycle them. Have to log these archers, they're so hard to stop. Gonna Hog again. He's already back to a Tesla, yeah. You guys can see we can't really do too much right now. Oh no, I should have played the cannon a bit higher. This could be kind of hard now. I'll Hog Rider again. Might have to start setting up the giant skelly pushes. I'll Earthquake these archers, why not? You can just Fireball cycle us though. Fireball does way more damage than an Earthquake now. Yeah, I'll go for the giant skelly here in the middle. It's a bit risky to play our giant skellies when they are not Fireball cycling you, but when they start the Fireball cycle then it's fine to play them in the middle. I'll Earthquake the Tesla here. I was going to Earthquake the archers, but I think Tesla is better. Gonna be a really good giant skelly death bomb. Okay, I'll go for the queen here in the opposite lane. Get the 3-card cycle starting. That's the only way that we're gonna somehow like outcycle him and get good damage. Pretty bad defensive Xbow, honestly. We can just Hog Rider. If he goes for a Tesla in the middle, then yeah, we just Earthquake. Really good Earthquake value. I'll pop the queen ability. Oh! Oh, let's go, let's go. That's what we needed. You just have to catch them slipping up one time on something little like that. Let's go. Now he needs to do something. He needs to Xbow. He can't get enough damage from Fireball cycle alone, I think. I'll set up the queen here. I'm just gonna defend right now with my giant skelly. I'll Hog as well. Make sure he can't spend his full elixir on offense. It's fine to Earthquake the Xbow. We have the queen for the 3-card cycle now, so we're gonna cycle back to another one pretty quickly. I'll Hog again. Gonna also Earthquake the Tesla. We have the giant skelly blocking up the left side. Yeah, we're playing so well now. It was a pretty calm single elixir, but if you survive until later against Xbow and you're still up or pretty much even in damage, then they can't really do too much. I'll log away these archers as well. It's better to go same lane as Xbow, of course, but you can't always decide. Gonna Earthquake. Oh, let's go. Hog is going for the tower. Yeah, super nice and easy win against Xbow. This guy is the best giant double prince player. I couldn't find any on ladder, so we're facing him in a friendly battle. Against giant double prince, there's nothing too much to say, you just have to have super clean defense. Oh, perfect timing with the Hog Rider. Always nice to force out the prince. You can just go with your cannon onto the prince, so then it will also pull the giant after. I'll just go for the cannon now. We don't have any skellies in cycle, so kind of just have to go for the giant skelly. Oh, perfect timing. Beautiful giant skelly catch on the miner. Didn't even expect him to play it like that. Oh no, the giant skelly's running away from the giant. Doesn't really matter too much though. Cannon is super good against the giant. Oh, he's in trouble. Dark Prince should be dead here to the bomb. I'll play the queen ability. Gonna also ice spirit. Queen is on tower, doing its thing. Queen just doing queen things. Amazing start. I'll hog rider. He has like no elixir. Should be some pretty good damage. Just a fireball. Still one hit though. Yeah, you guys can see it's not too hard against giant double prince. You always want to pressure with your hog rider in the other lane. It's a lot better to push in the other lane against giant double prince. If you're forced to go in the same lane, you can't really ever get your hog riders down since they always set up their princes in the back. I'll giant skelly now. No reason not to. We're up a couple elixirs, so it's fine. Ice Spirit is also so broken in this matchup. I would highly recommend playing this deck with Ice Spirit over Fire Spirit. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention is that if you guys don't have champions unlocked or leveled up, you can always play Musketeer instead of the Archer Queen. I'll log back this Prince here, try to keep our Queen alive. Perfect. And I'll go for the ability now. Might be dead here to the Dark Prince though. Oh, just barely not. Man, Queen is so broken. I'll Hog Rider again. We can almost never fully stop our Hog Rider without overcommitting like crazy. Okay, I'll just go for the Queen here, then the cannon. He has like no way to kill our Queen. Even if he tries to go for the miner on it, we can always pop the ability. Yeah, I'll pop the ability now. We should be fine either way. I'll Hog Rider again. Try to finish off his tower. He has like no way to stop it, I think. He has to play something. Or not. But tower down. We just have to defend now, one more time. Giant Skelly's so broken on defense in this matchup though. The only way you can lose is if you let them get like a really lucky Phoenix early on or something like that. You should pretty much always win a matchup like this. Really nice and easy win. I'll see you guys in the next match. Okay, we're up against the best Mortar player. I'll go for the Hog first play. Gonna pre-Earthquake for a Mortar. Nice catch. This matchup can be a bit tricky now that they have so many broken cards in their deck. Pretty sure this guy's running Mighty Miner and Archers, all of that broken stuff. Mortar used to be a good matchup for Hog EQ, now it's actually somewhat tricky because of all of that stuff. It's always better to go opposite lane with Hog EQ against Mortar. They start poison cycling everything you play behind your tower if you go same lane, so never a good idea. I'll go for the Hog Rider. We outcycle this Mortar. Oh no. Yeah, Archers are so broken against Hog Rider. Kind of unfortunate timing on the Skellies. I'll just go for the Ice Spirit. Miner does so much damage. Have to Queen up high. Man, guys, Miner does more damage than a whole rocket if you leave it alone. It's kind of unpredictable too, so you can never fully catch all the miners in a game. I'll pop the Queen ability. Not too bad of a start, not too good either. It's better to be up a bit of damage. Sometimes you can get like a really good start against Mortar and kind of win it from there. It's nice that he always has to spend something more than just a Mortar though, at least. I'll go for the Giant Skelly. Really good catch. You have to get in the pattern of predicting their miners, so then sometimes you can win still. Against like really any miner deck if you just feel out their pattern. I'll go for a Hog Rider now. He's kind of distracted on the Giant Skelly. He has to play something. Not too bad to force out the Mighty Miner. We're still up a bit of damage. I'll play the High Queen here. He might switch lanes to the right side if we keep on going for like low queens or something, so I want to always play my queens up high even though it's on our strong side tower. I'll go with the Hog even into this poison. Gonna Earthquake. Yeah, so hard to break through though. We're still getting some good Earthquake damage. We do have Ice Spirit plus Skeletons now if he wants to go for his Miner. You always want to make sure you have your Skeletons in cycle for their Miners. It's not good to always just like cycle them for the sake of it. You want to sometimes save it. I'll let this Hog Rider die. Just gonna Giant Skelly now. Try to build up a big push hopefully. I'll Skellies for the Miner. Perfect catch. And they can be so aggressive though. We can't defend that Mortar. I just have to Ice Spirit. Gonna log Earthquake. I might have to try to Earthquake cycle him. We can't really break through the Mortar. There's like no way. He's cycling so fast too. I'll go with another Earthquake. Hopefully the Mortar dies soon. Man, nothing. Out of all of that, we got pretty much nothing. Some decent Earthquake damage though. We're still in the lead by a little bit. I'll cycle the Ice Spirit. Just gonna go for another Hog Rider. Wait, Earthquake? Nah. Gonna pre-log. Oh, beautiful log. Nothing though. He's still up in damage. I'm gonna Hog Rider again. And we can't get any damage. Please, at least one hog hit. Finally, finally. I'll go for the Queen in the back now. Our left side tower is way lower HP than our right side tower. Gonna Giant Skelly, kind of have to eat that Mortar. There's no way to defend a Mortar poison without overcommitting on the Giant Skelly. I'll Ice Spirit here, block the one Mortar shot. Maybe not the best Mortar by him. I'm gonna Hog Rider. He might be in a bit of trouble. Earthquake the archers. Oh, he's in trouble. Let's go. Ability. Oh, died. The Queen died. Okay, I'm gonna Earthquake. This will be so close. I'll go for the High Cannon. I think we might have him. We might have him. I'm gonna Hog Rider again. He's gonna Mortar poison. Yeah. Pre-log for anything. Earthquake. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!